So I'm sure most of you have heard about AI and things like ChatGPT, but in this video I'm going to talk a little bit about the art side of AI, the benefits that I think it can bring with your airbrushing, and also the downside of AI. Let's get into it right now. So instead of spending hours and hours drawing, you can now use AI to generate a reference in less than a minute. So for those of you that can't draw and haven't found what you're looking for when doing a Google search, then AI might be the answer for you. I recently airbrushed this Grim Reaper painting from a reference that was created using AI. Okay, so the AI program that I've used before is called Midjourney. So if you want to visit their website, you just type in midjourney.com and you'll get to this homepage. You can see in here you've got Get Started. So if you click that, it'll take you to the starting guide, how to use Discord, getting started user guide. So this is probably where you want to go if you've never used it, unless you want to use the trial support chat link within Discord. Showcase will just be some artworks that are featured and ones that have been created using the AI engine. And you can see how incredible some of these are. And in some cases here you can see this is the prompt that they've used. But once you play around with it, you can get very impressive results. I mean, something like this would be fantastic to airbrush. It's just endless what you can come up with. And here, if you already have an account, well, this is where you can sign in. And you'll need a Discord to access it. So go and sign up to Discord, and then you can jump into their Discord server, which looks like this. You can see on the left here, you've got all the different channels that they've got. In trial support, you can ask questions. You can see someone here has posted about the pricing. I'm not too sure about the free trial anymore, if that still is happening. I've heard rumors that they've cancelled that now, so you have to pay. I'm about to sign up, so you'll see how I go about that process. But the basic plan, $10, $30 for the standard and $60 for the pro. And you can see the minutes, obviously 200 minutes there, then 15 hours, 30 hours, and then there's some other different benefits as well. But I'll just go for this basic plan. In these newbie channels, this is where you can see what people have put in their prompt, and then Midjourney has created these artworks based on those prompts. You can see this one's pretty cool. So let me go ahead now and subscribe. So you type in /subscribe and it'll give you, open the page below to pick your plan and subscribe. This is your personal link. Do not share it with anyone. So only I can see this. So I click on this. Happy with that. And now here you've got all your purchase options. So I'll go for yearly billing and I'll go the basic plan. You just click subscribe and you can see it's $105.60 US per year. Once you've filled everything, go ahead and click subscribe. Keep in mind this is in US dollars, so use a credit card that will allow you to do that with little or no fees. And there we have it. Thank you for purchasing a subscription to Midjourney. We hope you have a fantastic time with it. Come join us on Discord to use the bot and start creating. So payment successful, subscription activated. Okay, so now that I've paid for everything, I should be able to go in here and start to create some artworks. So I'm hitting /imagine, hit enter, and that allows you to type in this prompt section. And we'll just try something. Melting skull, dim lighting, say moonlit in a graveyard. Let's try that. Okay, so banned prompt detected. Sorry, our AI moderators feel your prompt might be against our community standards. Okay, so they're flagging things that may be a bit gruesome, I suppose. Okay, so let's start again. So /imagine. Now we'll do our prompt. Skeleton emerging from the ground, let's say of a forest, moonlit, 4K photo realism. All right, let's try that. Okay, so you can see here waiting to start. Okay, here we go, and now it's starting to generate the image. And again, you can just keep tweaking your prompts to create other images. done. And here we are. That's what it's come up with. So not too bad, but not exactly what I'm after. So you just keep working that through, but you can see how quickly it's created a fairly impressive image within less than a minute. Okay, let's go ahead and try something else. So again, /imagine, and we're going to do something different now. Elephant riding a unicycle in a circus tent with three, I better type 3 clowns watching and laughing. 4K photorealism. Let's try that one. And again, waiting to start. This one's pretty cool. So you can also see what other people have created, and you can also see their prompts. Here we go. This is what it's come up with. So it sort of struggled a bit. That one's kind of close, but still something pretty cool that you could use and then airbrush from that. So you can see the possibilities are endless, and the more you click in some of these other rooms, you'll see all different versions. You can also upload an image or a sketch and then use the AI to create a background, lighting effects, you know, all that sort of stuff. The one thing I don't think that you should do is use other artists' work and then import that in and then create AI images from that person's artwork, unless you've got permission to do so. So reach out to the artist and do that. You should do that anyway if you wish to airbrush someone else's work or do a rendition of it. Don't just do it, just reach out to them. Nowadays it's a lot easier to do so because they've all got social media. Let them know what you want to do, and then more than likely they'll allow you to do it. Most people are pretty good, especially if they're asked. So as you can see, the AI does some pretty amazing stuff. You can do all sorts of different prompts, but one thing that it really does struggle with, and I'm sure this will get better as the technology advances, is that it doesn't do hands very well. Let me just show you. Type in /imagine again with the prompt. So let's type in woman holding a crystal ball in a medieval setting with sunlight shining in, 4K photo realism. Let's give that a go. Okay, here we go, it's starting to generate it. Almost done. And there we have it. You can also save this as well, so you can just right click and save the image. You can also upscale it. So this one has actually done reasonably well with the hands. I mean, you can see they're still not perfect, but a lot better than what I expected, and a pretty good image when you think how quickly that was created. And these buttons here, you can just upscale. So that's version 1, 2, 3, or 4. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can do another version of it. Let's just try again, just to really demonstrate that the hands can be an issue. Male hand holding a spider, 4K photorealism. You can see how you can get hooked on this. It's going ahead and generating. This one's looking a bit crappy. You can see there it's stuffed up with the hands. Sometimes it'll give you 6 fingers. But again, I mean, they're pretty amazing results, really. You could take any one of these images and do an amazing airbrush painting. The spider's lost a couple of legs there, but easy enough for you to put them in afterwards. Your base reference is done, and it's done nice and easily, and it's done very, very quickly. So I think you'll agree that there are definitely some benefits when using the Midjourney AI, especially for your airbrushing as a new tool to gather reference and then create paintings from that. The one thing that I don't like about AI is the way they go about getting all these images together. So what these AI programs do is they'll scrape the internet, searching through millions of images, whether they're copywritten or not, even images by popular artists, and then that way they will generate your image from your prompt based on those findings. So yes, in some case, your prompt is transformative. However, I think it is a bit unfair that artists aren't given the option to either opt in or opt out of this particular service. And that's where I think ethically these companies need to look into a different method so that at least the artist gets rewarded and has the opportunity to either decide whether they want to be included or not included within that scraping process. And I do think this will have to happen because AI, the technology itself, as you can see, is very impressive. And personally, I just like using it as a tool. I would much rather just use the AI to create a reference image and then I can paint something from that. Or use the AI to generate multiple images and then put it in a program like Photoshop or Canva and make your own image up based on that and then go ahead and paint it as well. So whatever way you look at it, I think AI is here to stay. I think we just need to work through and figure out a way that it can be beneficial for everyone and it can also compensate those whose artworks or images are being used within that training process. Would love to hear your thoughts, and I look forward to creating some more artworks based on AI images. I do have that planned for upcoming videos, but I also believe that this is a handy little tool that you can use instead of going through countless hours of either sketching or searching for things. And especially if you can't draw, well then AI is a perfect little way for you to get yourself a reference image that looks impressive, and then you can challenge yourself to paint that particular image that you've created using those prompts. So to fast track your learning, you can definitely check out our online airbrushing course at airbrushasylum.thinkific.com, or you can continue to watch some of the other videos that I've got listed here. And until next time, go grab your airbrush, do some amazing artwork yourself, and I'll see you again very, very soon in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.